Okay, so let's talk about whales, orcas.
Ah,
I
my
love
favorite
that.
subject.
I love that. So you have a special connection on a soul level to whales, and you
Yeah.
sit out by the ocean and you have your special spot and you sing and they come.
Yeah.
And there's video of it, which I love. I'm gonna record those and put them on because that's beautiful. I think that's beautiful. I do believe that we all have a connection to animals and
Oh, for
mammals,
sure.
right? And dogs and cats and a squirrel, whatever the case may be.
Absolutely.
But how do you know? Like, how do you know that the whale is answering you and not just swimming in the ocean?
I mean, it could be. Definitely. And that's kind of what I thought that, like, when it first started happening. I was like, oh, this is just a coincidence. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
and I don't even believe in coincidences. So, but it was like, at first I was like, this is too, like, it was almost like I couldn't believe in my own ability and power, at that moment. I was like, this is just, but I kept dreaming about orcas and kept dreaming about them.
So that was
Um,
your first sign. You started dreaming about them?
Yeah, and it's interesting because even when I was a child, I was very, very interested in whales, and would check out all the books from the library that I could. And this is around the same time as like I was in the GATE program too.
You had a fascination
And
with whales. You were just
yeah, and I
exposed to
mean
that.
Free Willy came out, and I was obsessed with that
Oh,
movie.
that movie was a great one, though.
Yeah,
It really was.
and it's so interesting because when I moved to the Oregon coast, whales were not, they were not on my mind. I want to be by it was just, I was being pulled here. Like, I can't even explain. It was just like a magnetic pull. And I came to realize a few years after living here that the Oregon Coast Aquarium is actually where Kiko, who was the whale from Free Willy, was actually kept. And he
Oh,
lived
really?
here, yeah, and he lived here before he was freed and he went to the Norwegian Ocean. Yeah, so I was just like, what? That's so cool. After in my dark night of the soul, very dark night of the soul, I started having dreams about orcas. And I didn't know what to make of it. And then, I live where there's whales, and the orcas come here, but there's a group of resident gray whales that live here all year long.
Hmm.
And so I just go sit by the ocean, and I am a vocal stimmer, so I sing all the time. I'm just singing all the time, and I go by the ocean, nobody's around, so I'm just singing and letting my voice go, and the whales would come.